Yo, what's going on? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch Network, episode 83. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free, keep it a buck, stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust, you can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Coming up, we're going to talk about the NFL, possible issue with Tyreek Hill and what they might do with it in Eastern Western Conference playoff situations, yo. Like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Clutch. We are feared but never hated, baby. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
What up, world? How you? Man, playoff basketball. I love this time of year, man. Playoff basketball. Ain't nothing like it. Jump in real quick to talk about the NFL, man. Let me see if I get out of here in 10 minutes or not. Maybe not. Let's see. All right. Watching ESPN. Okay, they're reporting that they're reporting Tyreek Hill with the tape that came out maybe Thursday, and the DA reopening the case for the alleged abuse that happened in March with his 3-year-old son. The Kansas City Chiefs stated that he can't come back to any type of activities or use their facilities until this matter is handled. The only thing is, this is the off season, and you can't tell players that that's not collectively bargained per ESPN. So they have an issue on it. Now, they could put them on the commissioner's exempt list, but if they put them on the commissioner's exempt list, then what will happen with that is he can be on there, but he will be paid, but he can't play any games. The problem is that you can't do that when you don't get paid in the off season. So he doesn't get paid in the off season, so therefore he can't go on the commissioner's exempt list. So if they do put him on the exempt list without him getting paid, it's going to be like a first time thing. So the NFL has an issue to deal with because Kansas City can't keep him away. My two things is that this recording with the fiance, if it's a recording with the fiance, how did they get the recording? Who recorded? Because he wasn't denying nothing. I mean, when he said you should be scared too, dumb bitch. Like, I mean, man, that right there is the sealing of the deal. Like, I don't know how you're going to get out of that one because, man, her accusations of what she alleged happened is my thing. Fiance, that'll be my ex-fiance. She ain't my fiance. Not only is you on tape trying to get me to admit to doing some shit, but then you turn it over to like authorities. Like, we done had conversations probably about this already. I mean, I don't even know how to think like a motherfucker that do things. I understand people make mistakes though. So if I made a mistake and we talked about it, why are you trying to do other things if I showed any remorse? So I don't know if he showed remorse. That's why I said this is a very funny and delicate situation. Not funny as comical, but funny. Like, how do you deal with this? It's all the way around the board, yo. Like, now, how did he deal with his fiance doing this? Like, I don't even understand. But that whole situation just a whole mess to me. I don't know. I'm praying for him, praying mostly for the son, and then praying for her because they need some clarity. They need some guidance. So prayer goes out to them, man. Whew. It's a lot. And I'm tired of brothers getting in the NFL and doing stupid stuff and thinking ain't nobody, they're untouchable. You're not untouchable, bro. You're replaceable. That's what you are. You're replaceable in the NFL, man. You're not untouchable. These brothers out of Kansas City, what's going on, man, with their mentality? I need them to have the confidence in the clutch to understand they need to do better, brothers. Y'all need to do better. Please do better. You know what I mean? Y'all know how it is when black men do stuff. We all go under, you know what I mean? We all like get persecuted and be on trial for it. So moving on. The Eastern Conference semifinals started. Celtics win game 1 against the Bucks, 112-90, lead series 1-0. Kyrie led the Celtics with 26 points, 12 of 21 from the field, 7 rebounds, 11 assists. Al Horford, 20 points, 8 of 16 from the field, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Jaylen Brown, 19 points and 4 rebounds. Giannis led Bucks with 22. 7 of 21 from the field, though, 4 of 16 in the paint. 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Chris Middleton, 16 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Mirotic, 13 points. Listen, season low field goal percentage and points in the paint for the Bucks, right? Basically, man, they defended Giannis like Giannis. We're going to make everybody else beat us. You know what I mean? Same thing they need to do out in Golden State. They need to make everybody, well, I mean, you can't do that. So I can't even say that. But with the Bucks, it seems like Boston was like, we're going to let everybody else beat us, but we're going to make sure Giannis got it hard trying to do what he do. That's why he had the stats that he had with his 7 of 21 from the field, 4 of 16 in the paint. I mean, so we know Giannis eats in the paint. Listening to Stephen A. today on First Take when he's talking Shaq about how, you know, I know you call Giannis Superman or whatever, but the thing is, Giannis dunk on somebody, they embarrassed. When you dunk on somebody, they might get hurt. You know what I mean? He just said, Shaq like, yeah, you right, Stephen A. So it is what it is, though. But like I said, season low for field goal percentage and points in the paint for the Bucks. It's an anomaly. Last series, I jumped the gun on everything. It is what it is. Now, if they lose 2 in a row, any of these teams lose 2 in a row, then we got to be talking about something like that. It's the semifinal, the conference semifinals. It's a whole different thing. Boston shot 54% from the field goal to Milwaukee's 34.8. There you go. We got once again. Confidence in the clutch. KITK, I've been saying, in the clutch, you got to make shots. It's the playoffs. It's the clutch. So people not making shots, that's when they lose these games. Watching the game right now, Philadelphia is up 45-28 on Toronto. The other day, they wasn't making shots. It's that simple. Now, Toronto not making shots. And basketball is a game of run. So, Boston shot 43% from tray ball range. Bucks shot 33. Once again, make them shots. Fast break points. The Bucks outscored the Celtics 25-13 points in the paint. Celtics outscored the Bucks 38-26. So free throw line, both shots 62.5. Bench points, Milwaukee have 40 to Boston 38. Game 2 prediction. The Bucks gonna come out playing better. We know we're looking for Brogdon to come back. When Brogdon come back, it is what it is. But I tell you this though, if Boston go up 2-0, that experience matters when it gets to this point of the game. If we make it hard for Giannis, somebody else got to kill us. Bledsoe got to kill us. Middleton gonna get what he get, but who else gonna kill? We need somebody else to kill, and that's what we don't have. Shout out to the Bucks though. We'll make it. We gonna make it. Second series in the Eastern Conference got started on Saturday night. Toronto won game 1, 108-95. Lead series 1-0. For the Raptors, Kawhi Leonard had 45 points on 16-23 from the field, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Pascal Siakam, absolutely hands down, he is most improved player. 29 points, 12-15 from the field, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Kyle Lowry, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Sixers was led by Tobias Harris. 14 points on 6-17 from the field, 15 rebounds, 6 assists. Embiid, Hulu has live sports. 16 points, 5-18 from the field, 8 rebounds, 2 assists in 30 minutes. JJ Redick has 17. 6-13 from the field, 5-12 trade ball range, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. My reaction, Pascal Siakam and Kawhi, 17 points apiece in the first quarter. They came out balling, right? Kawhi had a career playoff high with that 45. Kawhi and Siakam outscored the Sixers starting 5, 74-71. So that means Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, What Ben Simmons, JJ, Jimmy, Tobias, and Embiid on the score 71 points, with Kawhi and Siakam score 74. Now y'all see him, man. Kawhi look like a man possessed, bro. Like he's balling hard. Raptors shot 52% from the field, Sixers 39%. MVP of the game was Kawhi, 45 points, career high, playoffs. Listen, for prediction for tonight's game, I'm watching it. Like I said, it's 46-33 right now. What I'm looking at is that the Raptors shot the ball well in the first game. The Sixers did not. If Raptors shoot like that again, it's another win. Raptors play a great D on the Sixers as well. Is this the Lowry Toronto needs to be successful as a game manager where he's just managing the game? Maybe, because when he goes off, it might be too much for other teams because they got to deal with him, Siakam, and Kawhi. So Siakam is averaging 23 in the playoffs right now, y'all. But on the other end for the Sixers, their stars have to play better. Embiid, Simmons, Butler, right? And it's looking so right now. That's what's going on. The Raptors, if they make it to the finals, this is what I say. I really think Kawhi needs to reconsider moving to LA. And the reason I'm saying that is because, especially if KD leaves Golden State, that opens up some things in the whole NBA, okay? But if KD and Kawhi go together to LA, it's over for the league. What did my man from Dwayne Haskins from Ohio State said? The league done messed up, man. League done messed up. All right. So Kawhi, 14-0 versus Sixers in his career and 4-0 this year, right? Y'all hear me? 14-0 versus Sixers in his career, 4-0 this year, y'all. All right. Let's move on to West, y'all. Friday night, the Warriors up 3-1 in the season series with the Clippers up 3-2. Right, the Warriors won Game 6, 129-110. Warriors won the series 4-2. KD had 38 at halftime, man, tied for second most in NBA history. KD ended up with a 50-piece that game, 15 of 26, 6 rebounds, 5 of 6. Steph, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Draymond, 16 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists for the triple-double. Clippers was led by Gallinari's 29-5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 22, 5 and 6. Pat Beverly, 11 and 14 rebounds. Warriors led by 4 points after the first quarter, and then they jumped to a 72-53 lead at half, partly due to KD's lethalness. He had 38 at half, y'all. Warriors led by as much as 26 in the game, and they outscored the Clippers 62-42 in points in the paint. That's big. Warriors, 53% from the field. Clippers, 40%. KITK, the team that shoot the ball well, is winning every game in the playoffs so far. All right. So all this led to, remember we talked about Houston was out in the Bay, ready for if the Golden State win on Friday, they knew they had that game Sunday. And what did we have yesterday? We had the Warriors win game 1, 104-100, leading series 1-0. Both Steph and Klay came in with the sprained ankle they got in the Clippers game. Warriors were led by KD again, 35, 5 and 3. Steph, 18, 7 and 4. Draymond, 14, 9 and 9. Harden, 35, 4 and 6. Eric Gordon, EG, 27 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. CP3, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Reaction. The no calls. I mean, we all heard about them, right? Right after the game, the no calls. Some were fouls. Yes, they were fouling James Harden, right? Some of those were fouls. But this landing space on Harden threes. Remember, that's from Zaza Pachulia 2 years ago. Western Conference Finals, Game 1. The Spurs up like 23 points in the third quarter at Oracle. Kawhi hit the tray ball on the left wing. Shot the tray ball, I should say. Dog landed up under him. So Kawhi couldn't ball no more down in the rest of the series, man. That's that dirty shit. That's dirty, man. I don't even know why motherfuckers do that, man. You can end somebody's career, man, just because you don't want them to hit a jump shot, man. I don't believe in playing that dirty shit. So the landing space is what they're saying now on Harden threes that they're getting fouled. Now, some he kicked out where he kicked his legs out to him, so the landing space is shortened. Others he didn't. So the last 2 minute report, Harden talked about a fair chance is all coming to question, okay? They said Steph would have had 3 fouls, and them 3 fouls, Steph wouldn't have been in the game, right? And he wouldn't have hit that tray ball on He went and hit that tray ball on damn, what's my man name? He went and hit that tray ball on what's my man name? Oh shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nene. He went and hit that tray ball on Nene. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You can't change the shit. So I understand when they do the last 2 minute shit, but you can't go back and change the game. You ain't gonna do that. I don't think it's good for sending texts and shit. So CP3 got ejected with 4 seconds left in the game. He got fined $35K for improper aggressive contact with a ref. So they ain't suspend him, no, thank God. Listen, Harden pushes off when he go to the hole and jumps toward defenders all the time when he's shooting that tray ball. So, I mean, what you gonna do about it? How you gonna defend him? My thing is, you've been calling that shit foul the whole year. Call that shit foul in the playoffs. You call them fouls in the first quarter. Call them fouls in the fourth quarter. The game, back and forth though. 7 ties, 8 lead changes. Right. The Warriors outscored the Rockets in the first and third quarters, 58-42. The Warriors out rebounded and out assisted the Rockets as well. KD, look, he shot 25 times, 11-25 from the field. Stephen Clay, 10-25 for the field. So is this KD get your money? They was mad before last year talking about ISO ball, but KD is hot, man. His field goal percentage is hot, man. His brother 35, 38, 45, 43, 50. You know what I'm saying? Them just the last fucking 5 games. Ever since they lost game 2 or whatever. Balling, right? MVP of the game, KD, man. Listen, Houston shot 42% from the field. What you think Golden State shot? 51. Here's what it is. Tray ball range. Houston shot 30, Golden State shot 32. Fast break points, 13 apiece. Points in the paint. Houston had 30, Golden State have 42. Boom, there we go. Free throw line. Houston 83%, Golden State 78%. Bench points. Houston 17, Golden State 10. So a game 2 prediction for tomorrow after all the bickering. Houston only lost by 4 points with Capella and Tucker shooting a combined 1 for 6 from the field and 4 points combined. Okay, so you got 2 starters only give you 4 points and 6 shots. That's gonna not let you win, but they lost by 4 points. So y'all do the math. Houston will win game 2 if they get more out of Tucker and Capella, right? The refs will be key if they call it tight or loose, period. Saturday night, game 7, Denver and Spurs. Nuggets win game 7, 90-86 to win the series 4-3. Jamal Murray led the Nuggets with 23 and a half. I mean, 20 ain't no 23 and a half, sucker. Ain't no 23 and a half. I don't know what I'm on. 23. What the hell? Where'd it go? 23. I'm tweaking. I'm trying to get some different music. That's why y'all know how I do. 23. Hold on, y'all gotta work with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, 23, 5 and 4. Jokic had a triple-double, 21 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 blocks. Gary Harris had 11, 5 and 3. Spurs were led with Rudy Gay with 21, 8 and 2 blocks off the bench. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks off of the bench. DeMar DeRozan, 19, 8 and 6. Forbes, 19 and 6. Spurs, a game to remember how they did not execute in the clutch. Down 4 points with like 28 seconds to go, you have to foul. There ain't no coach needed. And Pop was on the floor. Like, man, you got to know time clock situation, man. That's what BG used to tell us all the time, man. Denver outscored the Spurs 23-13 in the first quarter, and they ran from that. Spurs started the game 2 of 19 from the field. Once again, here we go. Denver, 40% from the field, 10% tray ball range, right? San Antonio, 36% from the field, 26% from the tray ball line. Murray, 16 of his points in the second half. The Nuggets had no turnovers in the second half. Nuggets, first playoff series victory since 2009. Listen, Denver versus Portland tonight. Don't nobody like that. I love Dame Lillard, man. I like Dame, man. I'm Dame all day. Dame Dollar. Denver versus Portland, okay? I got Portland going in 7, right? Cantor got a separated shoulder, semi-separated shoulder, whatever. If no Cantor, the Blazers have no answers for Jokic. Even with Cantor, they might not have no answer for Jokic, but at least with Cantor, they have something. If Cantor can't go and he ends up getting injured all the way, the Nuggets will win the series in 6, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. So, enjoy the game. It's halftime of the It's halftime of the 76ers and the Raptors 51-38. So I need to get to this so I can watch the second half, man, and enjoy this damn game. So, yo, appreciate everybody. Yo, we went to the Wisconsin Dells, Bell and them. They tied for first place last game, 0-0 tie. He lost goal differential. Now, she had some games where she had 2 breakaways, some supposed to be goals. We talked about it. So, we're going to do better. She just need more touches. So, it is what it is. We'll get it together, though. But they played well. So, we got another tournament this weekend. So, shout out to Bella and her team, man, and what they did. Shout out to Taylor and her team, too. That's Bella home girl. So, they played up there. They won their division. So, whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K in the K. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.